You're watching The Sports Spin, presented by Uinta Basin Healthcare. Health and healing, every person, every time.
Welcome to The Sports Spin, your weekly dose of sports action, presented by the Uinta Basin Healthcare. Mark Mason, he's John Nurden. We watch the games, we call the games. Now we're spinning the games.
Today on The Sports Spin, we talk with Dean Wilson of Altamont and one of Union Cougars' top golfers. But first, it's time for the Week Rewind. All right, Mark, so on the Week Rewind, first thing we're going to talk about, Uinta and Ogden.
Uinta and Ogden. And Uinta had Ogden here. They went on the road last year, beat Ogden. Ogden came on the road. Uinta started in classic Uinta fashion, and went down early. And then they just put the hammer down on Ogden.
And so Uinta's a 4A school. Ogden's an at-large school. Mm-hmm. They still put the hammer on the at-large.
Yeah. I've never seen that before. In an independent school, I didn't even know that was possible in the prep level. But they came in, they gave up 7 points right away, back and forth. I think it was like 21, might have been 21-21 or 14-14, and then the Utes just exploded.
Yeah, they just put the gas down, throttled it up.
59-27 final score. And, man, the Utes were rolling. They had it going on all phases. They got so many people involved. They had Leba score. They had Dallin Brakefield scored twice. Corbin Allen scored. Oakes scored on a rushing touchdown. Jones scored on a rushing touchdown. I think they had 5 or 6 guys in the end zone.
Everybody scored.
Yeah. It was an amazing game. I don't know if they've been playing the highlights. Well, we've been yapping. But it was an amazing game. Wish you could have seen it. Oh, you can. Go check out the replay on VTV Channel 6 anytime. Moving on.
Wayne and Duchesne,
and we kind of knew this. Altamont beats Wayne. Duchesne's better than Altamont. Wayne came. They did score on the Eagles.
they did, but we knew the Eagles would win this game.
Yeah.
They're just too powerful. They're looking to avenge their state title this year. Yeah. So Kanab out in the way. They got one more game to go before that.
Can you hear those footsteps coming?
It is. It's
That's
getting
the Eagles. They're coming. So the Eagles beat Wayne.
How is their footsteps and a caca?
I don't know, but did it. And we did it here on the Sports Spin. You saw it here first. Rich at Altamont. Well,
not quite as good against Rich as they were against Altamont.
They didn't get skunked.
No, they didn't get skunked. They scored some points.
And
they didn't get the clock run on them.
Yeah, we'll talk to Dean Wilson about that game because Altamont, I think they're a program on the rise.
Up and coming.
They won last week against Wayne, lose against Rich, but Rich is one of the, they're one of those programs.
Teams.
Yeah, they're one of those programs. Game of the week. Should we take a look at it?
Let's take a look at the game of the week. We were there, Mark. What a fun game.
Yeah, the Bald brothers from Vernal came over to watch this game, and it was a doozy. From the opening tip right there, you see Gage Roberts goes up over the top, snags the touchdown, 84 yards, I think, something like that. And then here's a play where it's just flush the quarterback out of the pocket, step in front, and you pick him off.
That was Lamas with the pick.
Lamas, and here what do we got? We've got that's just a pitch and catch outside, blocking up front by the receivers. Oh, why don't we just give it to Sean Thompson? He's going to score the 2-yard plunge, and the Cougars rolling from the minute this got off. It was a 28-0 game, but didn't it feel like a 48-0 game to you?
It did. I'm sure Carbon's happy that they didn't get. Well, they got beat pretty bad.
But the clock didn't run. So.
The clock didn't run.
Yeah.
They're proud of that and happy of that. But I'll tell you, Union was rolling. And every kid was feeling good. It was senior night. They have a lot of seniors, I think 14 seniors celebrating for their high school career. And they did it in high school, high fashion, whooping it.
And I remember the last score was Cole, help me out with his last name.
Bertosh? Cole Kelly?
Cole Kelly. We had Carson Kelly, his twin brother, we found out later, on the show. Cole's always played on the defense side, doesn't get much recognition.
We didn't know they were twins.
And on senior night, they give it to Cole. He scores his first career touchdown, a senior night.
What a way to end your high school.
That's the way to say sayonara, punching it in. And he got hit, and he just stood up. It would look like when you were playing NFL 2K17, you get hit, and you cross the goal line, and you just stop moving.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. He just got over there. And
Okay, good enough. Now what?
What do I do? I didn't even know how to spike it.
Yeah, he didn't know how to dance or spike.
All right. Oh,
nice touchdown.
We did get some dancing. There was a 15-yard penalty somewhere.
Yes, there was.
Okay, so that was the week rewind. What do we got now? We go Monster Replays, L&L Monster Replays?
Absolutely.
Let's do it. John, we're here on the L&L Motor Monster Replay. I'm having a really serious case of deja vu right now. I don't know about you.
You know, with deja vu comes maybe two plays. This first play, we're going to see, and he does another play, just almost the same thing next week, but a new winner.
We're talking about number 6, Gage Roberts from the Union Cougars, and he wins with 63% of the vote. Let's take a look at his play.
Bombs away.
Bombs away. It's just a me against you, one-on-one coverage. Ball's thrown, and Roberts gets to the highest point. And watch this from Burchell. Whop! And that's a pancake block. And there goes Roberts, scores a touchdown. Had an identical play in the Dinos game.
So when you say whop like that, do they just put like a big circle and a point at you, and then they put that on the screen? I think they'll do that this week.
Superhero style.
Okay.
Comic-Con, here we come.
So there you go. Hey,
what?
Look, Ma, one hand.
Yeah, let's take a look at that one. We're going to Uinta High School. Oaks on the one-step drop, throws it up, and look at the ballerina layout by Cruz Leyba. Goes up and somehow, with his right hand, Odell Beckham style, brings that ball in. And I'm going to tell you right now, it was nuts in the booth when that happened. There was guys standing up with their hands above their heads, screaming. My head popped off my shoulders. Cruz Leyba, whoo!
And Cruz, he just reaches out, catches the ball, falls down, stands up, hands it to the ref, says, that's what I do each week. Come on, guys.
He didn't even appear to be excited about it. I was excited for him. He's in there. He's going against Gage Roberts. Let's go to Duchesne, taking it to the house. And I'm not sure what's better about this, the run or the blocking. Look at this wall. It's pretty easy to run 75 yards back for a touchdown when nobody gets within 5 yards of you. That's a team thing. You know who the runner was? It was Clay Giles from the Eagles, but that might be just a nomination for the whole team.
That was a team effort. And most of the time, in team sports, the team doesn't get the credit. The individual that gets the points next to their name in the stat sheet, they get all the credit. But you don't score without a team. You don't score in any sport without a team doing it. There's some great individual efforts. But that was a team effort, and very impressive run, but a whole good team.
And usually they give number 1 to the fastest guy on the team. So maybe that's what happened with the Eagles, because he wears number 1. Clay does.
What did the ref have on his jersey?
Oh, the referee wasn't getting anywhere close to that. He was trying to keep up with the play. He started at the 20-yard line and got to the 15 by the time. We're talking 5 yards by the time.
Freddie Flintstone style.
All right, make sure to follow us on Twitter at The Sports Spin and VTV6 on Facebook to vote for your favorite L&L Monster Replay. We'll be right back.
I'm Amanda Hartman. I'm the new Director of Nursing here at the Villa. Here at the Villa, it's far more than a nurse-patient relationship. You truly are like a family. We have a community here, we have neighborhoods within our community, and we create lasting relationships that mirror that of our own families.
We're kind of just one big family because we're their sole providers, and we spend a lot of time with each and every resident. Even our rehab patients are here for months at a time, so we really create a family-like environment with them also.
We're back on the Sports Spin presented by Uinta Basin Healthcare. Now it's time for the spin cycle. Here on the spin men's cycle, we got the good doctor with us, Principal Dean Wilson from Altamont High School.
How we doing?
What's your famous saying?
Hey, hook 'em horns.
Yeah, hook 'em horns. I thought you were going to say locked.
We're locked, cocked, ready to rock.
Okay,
so
that's how we are. I couldn't
right.
even rip it like you can.
All right, a little Ogden in me.
So, we've been watching the Longhorns all season, and we have a little segment called the Call of the Week. We knew that we had Wayne coming to town. I picked the Longhorns.
Much love.
Yeah,
Much
right?
love, right?
And what was it about this time of the season that seems like you guys are coming on? What's going on?
It's finally starting to click with our kids. I'd say our football IQ has increased each week, and we're starting to execute what we're initiating in practice.
Yeah, limiting turnovers.
Absolutely.
Attacking on the both the lines. And then you see, Rich comes into town, and Rich is one of the upper end schools right now in 1A. That's where Altamont will be within the next year or two. A year, right?
Yep.
What can you learn from a program coming in like that? Even though you lose the game, you competed. What can you learn from it?
The biggest thing we learn from schools like playing Rich is that consistency goes a long way. They run the same offense from their 5th grade on up. They have the same coaching staff that's been in place for years. We're looking to replicate that. We've got great coaches at the Little League level that are starting to run our offense and defense. And our 5th and 6th grade just played in the Super Bowl this last week, as did our 7th and 8th. So we're starting to see a good grouping of Little Leaguers coming into the high school program. So we're looking to maintain the growth that they've developed there and take us to a new level at the high school level.
Right. Dean, I've seen you at the high school, and everyone's, you're doing a great job there. We shoot that. No, and I think everyone appreciates that there at Altamont. And one of the things that I've noticed is it takes years for that program, quote, program to get going. Mm-hmm. And I think they'll be patient enough. So I look for Altamont to be good in the future.
Absolutely.
I don't know what you guys did. I don't know what Mark did. I don't know what voodoo he did, but he should do that every week for you instead of once a week. I don't understand it. But what other sports do you have that are doing good right now or that are up and coming? What else you got going?
We've got our volleyball team that has a big game against Duchesne this week. We're going to be deciding what seed we go into state, so that's big.
So crosstown rivalries and a big game.
That's right, and we've got our cross-country team. We have a male runner that should win state this year, so Cody Layton at the cross-country. So that'll wrap up our fall sports, and then winter sports will begin, and we're ready to roll.
Where do you feel like you'll come in wrestling? Isn't that the next big thing for you guys?
Wrestling is a big thing. We've definitely made some good hires in that department. Steve Sanderson is joining us as wrestling director. The goal is, as always, to be state champions. We're also heading to the Reno Tournament of Champions, so we'd like to get some placers at the toughest tournament in America.
Wow, awesome. Things to look forward to then.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Last time when you were here on the Sports Spin, one of my favorite interviews, you talked about how you were having so much participation in early morning weightlifting.
Right.
How is that going, and what psyche or what mental effect has that had on the student body as a whole, not just in the sports program, but as a student body, as student athletes?
One of the things that we do pride ourselves on is rise and grind. So we've maintained our numbers. In fact, we've grown since last year. We're getting anywhere from 50 to 70 athletes every morning, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. One of the big components is mental conditioning. So we'll actually go in, pre-plan for our week, talk about drug and alcohol resistance, positive choices. So in terms of giving us the mental edge, we feel like we're putting in more time. And when you're invested in something, it's harder to take it from someone. So our kids have a sense of ownership in the amount of time that they're putting in.
One last quick follow-up to that before we end. Does that translate into the classroom as well, you feel like?
Absolutely. We went from a D school in 2014 to a B school this last year. We haven't given one F, and our ACT score has increased across all content areas. So proof is in the pudding. We're excited.
Get out, rise and grind. I love it.
That's right.
The school pride, and it all builds, sports builds academics, academics builds sports. Dean Wilson, thanks so much for joining us here on the Sports Spin.
Thanks, Dean. Good to have you again.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Do you surf the net every time you shop? Well, forget the hard drive and make the short drive down to L&L. We have the best selection in the basin. At L&L, we're making the car buying experience all that it can be because we're not here just to sell you a car. We're here to build a long, happy relationship. L&L Motor, people you know, people who care.
Welcome back. It's time for the call of the week. All right, we're on the call of the week, and would it be safe to say that we can't agree who's ahead?
Well, we can. I dialed it up.
Yeah.
I'm 2-1.
No, we watched the film, and I'm up 3-0.
I'm 2-1. No, you might have won last week. That might get you to 2-2, but as the past 3 episodes.
Let's just say the first 3 weeks, both of us have us as 2-1. Is that a fair statement?
I'm 2, you're 1. Yeah,
no, I am 2, you're 1.
Okay.
If we go watch the film, it'll actually be me 2-1. But we pushed the first week, I won the second week, you won the third week.
And I won the first week. There was
no,
push.
we pushed, and then we said whoever wins the second week takes that.
No, you might have said that to yourself in your nightmares.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, and I won the only spinoff we had, so now
we've had 2.
I won both of those.
Okay.
So I'm up. What happened this week?
Well, all right, let's see. Carbon at Union.
What happened? John picked Carbon.
No, you picked Union, so I had Carbon left.
John picked. You could have said Union, and then we would have had it gone spread, but you went Dino. What was
Whatever
that?
you won. I'm glad you won too. Yeah. I wanted Union.
Well, that was just like
that was a trash. Yeah. Okay. Next one. Let's see. Ogden at Uinta. We both had Uinta, so we counted the turnovers.
And you said 7.
And there was 7.
6. I counted. I was there. I even have the score sheet.
Yeah.
It was 6 turnovers.
There was 7 turnovers.
6 turnovers.
What do you count as a turnover?
What do you count as a turnover?
Well, if it's a turnover on down, it's a turnover.
Is it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, see,
no.
I got that one. Everyone knows.
There was 6. You're counting a missed field goal. That's not a turnover. That's a missed field goal.
Here we go. So
6,
I have 7. So that's me. 1-1.
2-0.
No, let's just go 1-1. Trust me on this.
I have the official score, but go home.
And then
anyone watching,
and then
come to my house.
Let's look at this.
All right.
So here we go.
2-0.
Union volleyball. I picked him to win everything.
They
picked him to lose.
So
by 3-2, but they lost 4-1. So does that really count?
How can they lose 4-1?
You feel good about that?
How can they lose 4-1?
Do you really feel good about that?
Best out of 5.
All right, you win.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah. Oh! That means I'm up on the season. And there's no disputing. Disputing that. Oh,
2-2.
Plus 2 spin-offs. That's 4-2.
I can go with 4-2.
Man,
you won the spin-off.
I don't even hear your footsteps anymore. Are you even behind me, John?
Is
that you way back there?
All right, so let's get going on this week, Mark. What do we got? What's first up for the call of the week?
BYU, Boise State. BYU on the road this year at the Smurf turf. I'm going Boise State.
I'll go BYU.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think they got double overtime miracle magic?
Nah, you know what? I'm going to back off that. I got to go with Boise. Why should I let you
slam the brakes on that bandwagon? He's off.
So Boise. 10-point game.
10-point game?
Boise wins by 10.
They win by 10? You're going to go 10, I have to go 11, or I have to go 9.
Oh, I see how it is.
Is that what it is? I'll go 11 plus.
Okay,
let's see what happens. Okay, so we're going both Boise.
Let me write that down.
Yeah. Hey,
Boise.
So last time we had to pull up the tape. In break, we pulled up the tape to see who won.
Mark is 11.
I had to watch the film. The liar over here. Okay, next we're going to stay college. We're going to stay right there on the Wasatch Front.
Did you just call me names?
No, never would have happened.
All right.
Utes at UCLA. They're on the road. They're at the Rose Bowl. I mean, there's so much history.
I got the Utes.
UCLA. The Utes, really? The Utes seem like they're just sneaking past games.
I got the Utes.
You got that? I went against BYU.
Yeah.
I got to go against Utah, too. UCLA wins. Utah can't handle the pressure. And, we'll see what happens. Okay, what's next?
Cubs World Series.
They play as we're filming. Right now it's tied. The Bats win
1-1.
It's 1-1. By the time this show airs next week, we'll know. Cubs haven't been to the World Series they've been to the World Series in 1946. They haven't won the World Series in 106 years. So we're just saying, do they go to the World Series?
Yeah.
The last time there was in 1946. That's a long time.
Yeah.
54 plus 16, 70 years. 7 years, I can do math.
Good math. Do you need a calculator?
No, I did it. Oh,
we're on the call of the week.
I'm like a genius. Cubs to the World Series, yes.
Okay, I'll go Dodgers.
You're going Dodgers?
Yeah.
They can't do it.
I'm a Dodger fan.
There we go. All right, Cubs. Go Cubs. We're going to do that.
Good luck with that.
We'll see how it works out. I'm up by so much, John, I have to win the rest of the season to catch up to me. We'll be right back after this break.
I'm Amanda Hartman. I'm the new Director of Nursing here at the Villa. Here at the Villa, it's far more than a nurse-patient relationship. You truly are like a family. We have a community here, we have neighborhoods within our community, and we create lasting relationships that mirror that of our own families.
We're kind of just one big family because we're their sole providers, and we spend a lot of time with each and every resident. Even our rehab patients are here for months at a time, so we really create a family-like environment with them also.
Do you surf the net every time you shop? Well, forget the hard drive and make the short drive down to L&L. We have the best selection in the basin. At L&L, we're making the car buying experience all that it can be because we're not here just to sell you a car. We're here to build a long, happy relationship. L&L Motor, people you know, people who care.
All right, welcome back to the Sports Spin. It's time for the Fast Dash.
Well, John, you want the spotlight on you? It's all you. We've got Austin, how do you say your last name?
Jaramillo.
Jaramillo from Union High School.
So
John,
I hear it, Jaramillo, Jaramillo. So everyone does need to know that because you're going PGA, right?
Oh, for sure.
You have that that desire to get out there to the PGA. Where are you going to go to college?
I'm not for sure yet. Yeah.
Any offers, any scholarships?
Yeah, I've got a couple. But
anywhere around here?
Yeah, like SUU, and then I'm gonna visit University of Utah, and then like Grand Canyon University, and then Oregon State coming up.
All right, so lots of options for this kid. Definitely remember his name, Jaramillo. You will see it.
When you're on the PGA, you know, you got a lot of Smiths and Johnsons, and all of a sudden, Jaramillo from the basin. All right, Austin, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put you on a minute clock. We're going to fire some questions at you. There's no right or wrong answers. All we want to do is entertain the folks watching at home. Thanks for tuning in, by the way. So let's put the clock up. John, you want to go first? You want me to go first?
Oh, you can start, Mark.
All right, let's do this.
It's all about you.
All right, golfer here. Best swing, Tiger Woods or Ellen Woods?
Tiger Woods.
Oh, I thought her swing was pretty good. So,
favorite movie, Tin Cup or Caddyshack?
Tin Cup.
Hook or slice?
Hook.
Hole in one or double eagle?
Double eagle.
Par 5 or par 3?
Par 3.
Lowest score ever for you?
2.
No, on a 9, on 18.
Oh, 64.
64.
64, shot 65 at state.
Yeah, 67.
Wow. 67.
Yeah.
Best course in the world?
I like Torrey Pines.
Okay.
What tournament do you dream about winning?
Masters.
The Masters.
Mini golf or the driving range?
Mini golf.
Favorite golfer?
Ricky Fowler.
Favorite female golfer?
Unknown.
I don't know. I don't really care about
Was there a we? Michelle Wee?
Michelle Wee, yeah.
There we go. I got one. Okay, walking or on a cart?
Cart, for sure.
Okay. All right.
What's the best part of your game?
Chipping.
Chipping. Awesome. Bing, bing, bing. Time is up. Austin Jaramillo from Union High School, future PGA. Thanks for joining us on the Sports Spin, presented by Uinta Basin Healthcare, health and healing, every person, every time. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and we'll see you next week.